How's it going guys, Tatsumi here back again for another video. So for today's video is all about Arts Gen. I'm going to explain each groups of Arts Gen in the game. Most of new players don't know about Arts Gen basically, but I'm here to explain so don't need to worry. And this video is suggested by one of my Discord fam, his name is Nathaniel. Thanks to you man. And if you want to join my Discord I leave the link in the description. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I hope you do. Just click the subscribe button and turn the notification bell for more videos like this in the future. Okay, without being said let's start. So first, what is Arts Gen or Arts Generation? Arts Gen is the most important in the game, as it increases your allies' arts gauge in order to perform their arts and true arts. And there are two kinds of Arts Gen in general, Instant Art Gen and Overtime Arts Gen. Instant Art Gen are provided by these units like Sistina, Weaver, and Usurpa. Units like this are not belong in any groups of Arts Gen, and we will discuss that later, as they gives Arts Gen an instant, and it always stack as they do not apply any buff unlike Overtime Arts Gen. Overtime Arts Gen are provided by units like Fen, Juno, and Dark Celia. This units gives Arts Gen buff to your allies in certain period of time. There's a lot of units that can provides Arts Gen in the game. It's either self-sustain Arts Gen, like Alvina and Rem from the Re-Zero, or Arts Gen that buffs to your allies like Fen. The only problem is the stacking buff. Maybe you could've, what having a team with two arts generators, and they are in the same group, you're not actually getting two Arts Gen buff, you only get one. So the developers make a list of Arts Gen group for us to know if they can stack or not. Take a look at this. In Group A, we have Fen, Laz, and Dark Fen. Group B, we have Sanji, Zenon, Palamisha, Satama, Nord, Vitz, Sard Berwick, Rosetta, Machinas, Alvina, Zetsha, Ash Toto, Cynthia, Dark Celia, Liza, Sumair, Melty from Shield Hero, Baku, Karama, Yusuke, Juno, Genos, and Haruto. Some of the units here are not in global like Haruto, Cynthia, and Baku. In Group C, we have Leon, Liger, and Tamae. And in Group D consist of Berwick, Radak and Sistina Cross Arts. So, this group can stack with other group of Arts Gen as long as they are not in the same group. Good thing that they updated the Arts Gen and they added this Group D, and now Berwick and Swick can stack each other. So I tried, I'm just curious. Well there you go, it's stacked. In Group EX1, consist of Milim, Sonic, Coco, Dahlia, Chloe and Luan Cross Arts, and Noelle. This group consists of self-buffers that do not buff other units and stacks with all art generating effects other than from the same unit. And in Group EX2, consist of Maku, Lion, Nize, Rimuru, Human Form, Shiki, Sakura Mira Skill, Zila Skill, Marika, and Santa Milim. This group consists of units with art generation that stacks with all art generating effects other than from the same unit. And in Group EX3 consist of Goblin Slayer and Re-Zero Rem. This group consists of units with art generation that stacks with all groups, including itself. So, as long as the unit are in different group they can stack with each other, like for example Fen can stack with Swick, and Swick can stack with Berwick, however Fen cannot stack with Dark Fen, that's why it matters a lot. As long as you're using units in different groups then you will get multiple Arts Gen buffs, and if you have two Berwick in your team, and you pop both of their normal arts they both will give you the instant Arts Gen from the normal arts, but only gives one art generation buffs over time instead of two. And there are some questions you also might be asking, for example, as Liza's Art Gen buff will overwrite or replace Juno's Art Gen buff if I use Liza's normal art. Remember they are both in the same Arts Gen Group B, they will not stack to each other, and Juno gives the more Arts Gen buff, so the answer is no, it will not overwrite or replace Juno's Arts Gen, it only overwrites if the buff gives more Arts Gen. Like I said, as long as the unit are in different group they can stack with each other. And the same for the arts gen equipments, as long as you're not using the same equipment and you're good. But if you are using for example 2 magic seal mask or 2 millims clothes, make sure not to pop them at the same time and use one at a time or after the said duration ends for better arts gen. I hope this helped you guys. That's it for now, and if you find this helpful please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching and see you guys again soon. Later.